Hi friends, very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the last 30 days revision for the UPSC Prelims 2025, where we will discuss the most important topics for the UPSC Prelims examination. If you can hear me loud and clear, just give a thumbs up to this video, guys, if you can hear me. Okay, so guys, for the next 30 days, every night we are going to meet at 8 p.m. At 8 p.m. and we are going to discuss the most important topics, the most expected topics as per 30 days revision schedule. Guys, I have prepared a 30 days revision schedule. Along with that, I have given you the most expected topics and the most expected flashcards. Okay, so you have to use this timetable. You have to prepare throughout day, and in the night when we come here, we will revise in 30 minutes all important topics as per the schedule. Guys, if you can hear me loud and clear, just say yes in the comment box and we will start. Okay, we'll start the session. Okay, guys. So first of all, okay, what is today's session? What is today's target? Today's target was international relation. Okay, today's target was international relation maps. Okay, map points. Okay, map points. Okay, so what I will do is that, okay, IR places. Very good. Okay, most of you are remembering. Okay, so I have a list here. I have prepared a list here, and in this list, I'll be revising all the important stuff. Okay, so first of all, in international relation, the first type of questions which you can expect is the country in news and why in news. Country in news and why in news. So starting from Africa. Starting from Africa, we have countries like Somalia. Okay, Somalia, very, very important. United Nations has authorized a mission against Al-Shabaab. Al-Shabaab is an organization which is active in Somalia. Al-Shabaab. Somalia is a country very, very important. It is in crisis for last many years because of conflict and hunger issues. Okay, Somalia is a very, very important country, guys. You all know that Somalia is in the Horn of Africa. Every year UPSC is asking question on regions in Africa, important regions in Africa. Last year they have asked Sahel region. This year they are going to ask Horn of Africa. Where is Horn of Africa? Horn of Africa is in the eastern side of Africa. Eastern side of Africa, guys. There are four countries. There are four countries in Horn of Africa, which is Somalia, Ethiopia, Djibouti, and Eritrea. Horn of Africa. This is like a horn. Horn of Africa. Very, very important. Okay, so Somalia is a very important country, guys. Okay, Al-Shabaab. Remember this Al-Shabaab. Whenever you hear Al-Shabaab, Somalia. Okay, so what are the bordering countries of Somalia? Bordering countries of Somalia is Ethiopia, Djibouti, and Kenya. Ethiopia, Djibouti, and Kenya. Ethiopia, Djibouti, and Kenya. With Ethiopia, it has some border conflict also. This year, Ethiopia and Somalia were in conflict. Because there is one autonomous region of Somalia which has offered port for Ethiopia. Port for Ethiopia, because Ethiopia, okay, does not have direct access to the sea, so they are having this access through the port in Somalia. Which is that autonomous region, guys? Somaliland. Okay, I hope you know that Somaliland. And what is the name of the port? Berbera Port. Berbera Port. Berbera Port. Berbera Port. Berbera Port. Okay, first topic clear, guys? Guys, are you liking the manner in which I'm going? Are you liking the speed? Are you liking the discussion, guys? First topic clear, guys. Second topic, Ethiopia. Second topic, Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a bordering country of Somalia, and Ethiopia is having conflict with Egypt because of the Nile River. Because of the Nile River, there is going to be, okay, one dam is going to be built. One dam is going to be built, because of which Ethiopia is having conflict with Egypt also. Egypt is also involved in conflict with Ethiopia. So Ethiopia is a very important country. You can get questions on Ethiopia. Already UPSC question setters like this region, Ethiopia, they have asked multiple questions from Ethiopia. Which are the questions they have asked from Ethiopia? Tigray region, Amhara region, Ormio region. Tigray region, Amhara region, Ormio region. Okay, these are the various regions where a lot of conflicts is happening in Ethiopia. Ethiopia is very, very important, guys. Ethiopia is very, very important. So we have to prepare the bordering countries of Ethiopia. The bordering countries of Ethiopia. Which are the bordering countries of Ethiopia, guys? Let us see. Which are the bordering countries of Ethiopia? Can anybody tell me? Which are the bordering countries of Ethiopia? Who will tell? In the comment box, let me see how many of you are able to answer. Ethiopia, which are the bordering countries of Ethiopia? Okay. Ethiopia, which are the bordering countries? Somalia, very good. Somalia, okay. Then Sudan, South Sudan, very good. Sudan, South Sudan, Djibouti, Eritrea, Djibouti, Eritrea, Djibouti, Eritrea, Djibouti, Eritrea. So please do prepare the bordering countries of, okay, Ethiopia, bordering countries of Ethiopia, okay. Egypt is bordering Ethiopia or not, guys? Does Egypt border Ethiopia? Okay. Okay, check it, check out. They can trap you. Okay. So you should prepare the bordering countries of Ethiopia. It is a factual. Okay, it is a factual stuff. It is very difficult to remember all such stuff. But please do prepare Ethiopia bordering countries. So this Ethiopia, Somalia, Djibouti, and Eritrea. These are in which region of Africa? These are in which region of Africa? Can anybody tell me? These are in which regions of Africa? Can anybody tell me? Horn of Africa. Horn of Africa. Horn of Africa. Okay, guys. Next important country is Sudan. Sudan and South Sudan. Already last year they have asked question on Sudan. Why in news? Because of the RSF, okay, conflict with the Sudanese army. This year they are going to ask you again Sudan, but from the map perspective. Okay, Sudan is having crisis, guys, where the military, Sudanese military is fighting the, okay, the regional groupings, okay, there, and that is leading to a lot of displacement there. So there are a lot of regions in Sudan where you can expect question, guys. These regions are Darfur region, Al Fasser region, okay. Khartoum is the capital. Which river? Khartoum is over which river, guys? Khartoum is over which river? Khartoum. Okay. Which is that river, guys? Can anybody tell me the name of the river? It is very important river, guys. The name of the river, Khartoum. Okay. Nile River. Very important. Nile River. Very important. Okay. So Ethiopia borders, Sudan borders. Okay. Egypt. Sudan borders Egypt. Then Eritrea, Ethiopia, South Sudan, Central African Republic, Chad, and Libya. Chad and Libya. Chad and Libya. Libya, Chad, Central African Republic, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Red Sea. Ethiopia, Red Sea. Is this clear, guys? Guys, clear? So this is a very important country, guys. This is a very important country. You may expect a question. You may expect a question on Sudan regions, important regions. Okay, Darfur region is a very important region. Al Fasser region. There is a very important refugee camp. There is a very important refugee camp. Can you name that refugee camp? There is a very important refugee camp. Who can name that refugee camp? Let me see. Okay, who can name that refugee camp? Very important one. Okay, very important one. Let me see how many of you can name it. Okay, It is what? It is Zamzam refugee camp. It is Zamzam refugee camp. Zamzam, Zamzam. Remember this, Zamzam, very important. Zamzam, okay? Because refugee camps are also favorite theme of UPSC, okay? Next, guys, South Sudan. South Sudan is a very important topic. They may ask you South Sudan. South Sudan is one of the newest country to be born, okay, out of Sudan. Out of Sudan, South Sudan was born. South Sudan is also having conflict between two parties. I think the vice president and president, they're having that conflict, okay? So what are the countries which are bordering South Sudan? Sudan, Ethiopia, Uganda, Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, okay? So South Sudan bordering countries, very rare chance they are going to ask, okay, but you should know, okay? Next, the important country this year is Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. M23 rebel forces. M23 rebel forces. M23 rebel forces. Basically, they are getting the support of Rwanda. Getting the support of Rwanda. UPSC question setters have already asked a question in 2023. Kivu. I predicted that question that year. Kivu. Kivu. This year again, they may ask you a question, but this year they will change the format of the question. This year they are going to ask you, where is M23 rebel active? Where is M23 rebel active? It is in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Or they may ask you another question, guys, is that Rubaya region. Rubaya region. Where is Rubaya region? Or they may ask you, guys, okay, or they may ask you, guys, is the what is the bordering country of Democratic Republic of Congo? So you can note it down, guys. It is Central African Republic. It is Rwanda. It is South Sudan. It is Uganda. It is Burundi. It is Tanzania. It is Zambia. It is Angola. It is Angola. It is Tanzania. It is Zambia. It is Uganda. It is Rwanda. It is Burundi. It is South Sudan. It is CAR, Central African Republic. Again, I repeat, CAR, Burundi, Rwanda, okay, Zambia, Tanzania, Angola, Burundi, Uganda, Rwanda, Uganda. You have to remember like this: Rwanda, Uganda, Zambia, Tanzania, Zambia, Tanzania, Angola, South Sudan, and Central African Republic. You have to remember it. It's difficult, but you have to remember it. It's very important country. Okay, guys? Next, two important countries, which is just our neighbor, guys, Myanmar and Bangladesh. Myanmar and Bangladesh. Okay, very, very important. Kachin rebel, okay, Arakan army, Kachin rebel, Arakan army. Already UPSC has asked a question on Kachin region. UPSC has asked a question on Kachin rebel. Okay, so Rohingya refugees, Rakhine state, Shan state, Rakhine state. Okay, so a lot of important map points you may get question. So they may ask you, which are the bordering countries of Myanmar? Guys, India is one of the bordering country. China is another bordering country. Then we have the Laos and we have the Thailand. Laos, China, India. Laos, Thailand, China, India. Laos, Thailand, India, China. Laos, Thailand, India, China. Which are the states, northeastern states, which are having border with Myanmar? Northeastern state. We have the Nagaland, we have the Arunachal, we have the Mizoram, we have the Manipur. We have the Manipur, we have the Mizoram, we have the Arunachal, we have the Nagaland. We have the Arunachal, we have Nagaland, we have Manipur, we have Mizoram. There is one free movement regime. Context of which country? Free movement regime. Again, it is Myanmar. Then comes our Bangladesh. Bangladesh is also very, very important, guys. Bangladesh, if you see, it has borders with India, Myanmar, and Bay of Bengal. Okay, very important. Saint Martin's Island. Saint Martin's Island. Very important, guys. Neighboring states, we have Assam, we have West Bengal, we have Tripura, we have, okay, Mizoram, we have Mizoram, we have Meghalaya, we have Meghalaya, we have Meghalaya. Again, I repeat, West Bengal, then we have Assam, then we have Mizoram, then we have Tripura, then we have Meghalaya. Then we have Meghalaya. Then we have Meghalaya. Okay, guys? Very, very important. Okay. Next, let us come to the Middle East. Jordan. Very important country, Jordan. Okay. West Bank. Jordan. West Bank. Jordan. West Bank. Okay. Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Syria, West Bank, Israel. Saudi Arabia. Okay, guys. Very, very important. Saudi Arabia. Then we have Syria, then we have Iraq, then we have West Bank, then we have Israel. Very, very important. Jordan. Why West Bank is called West Bank? Which is that river? Which is that river? West Bank is called West Bank. Which is that river, guys? Quickly. Jordan. Okay, anyone will answer this question. Okay, anyone will ask her. Which is that river called? Next, Israel. Israel is in news for what? Okay, Palestine-Israel conflict, the two-state solution. Okay, so what are the bordering countries of Israel? The bordering countries of Israel is Lebanon. Another very important country, Lebanon, known for Hezbollah. Lebanon, blue line. Israel-Lebanon border is called blue line. Lebanon, Syria, Egypt, Jordan. Lebanon, Syria, Egypt, Jordan. Lebanon, Syria, Egypt, Jordan. Lebanon, Syria, Egypt, Jordan. Israel's border, which is called blue line, which is called blue line, which is called blue line. The border between Lebanon and Israel. Lebanon and Israel. What is called the Golan Heights? Favorite topic of UPSC question setters. Golan Heights. Golan Heights. Where is Golan Heights located? It is in Syria. Border of Lebanon, Israel, Syria. Border of Lebanon, Israel, Syria. It is located in Syria, but it is under the influence of Israel. Okay, guys? So they may ask you these questions also. Okay. Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, again a very important country, Azerbaijan. Okay, which are the bordering countries? Russia, Georgia, Armenia, Iran, Caspian Sea. Iran, Caspian Sea, Russia, Armenia and Georgia. Armenia and Georgia, Russia, Armenia and Georgia. Okay, Azerbaijan, very important. Caspian Sea this year. Caspian Sea, very important. Okay. Then, guys, Russia and Ukraine, you must have prepared already. I'll not go into that. Moldova. Why Moldova is in news? Fuel crisis because Russia cut the oil supply. Fuel crisis, Moldova. Okay. Georgia, protest against EU membership. Georgia, lot of protest. Georgia, EU membership delayed. Delaying the EU membership, protest in Georgia. Haiti. Okay, Haiti, Caribbean country. Gang violence. Haiti, gang violence. Yemen, Houthi rebel. Okay, Haiti is a country in Caribbean. Gang violence. Haiti, gang violence. Okay, Yemen, Houthi rebel. Now coming to water bodies in news. South China Sea. Okay, which are the countries? China, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, Vietnam. Okay. Then comes the Jordan River. I have already told you, very important, Jordan River. Okay, very important. Next comes Strait of Hormuz and Strait of Bab el-Mandeb. Hormuz is basically Iran. Bab el-Mandeb, okay, the Houthis, okay, Houthis, okay, Gulf of Aden, Houthis, okay, it is very important. Bab el Mandeb, okay. Next we have the Kerch Strait, Sea of Azov, Black Sea. Very important, very important, Black Sea. Russia-Ukraine conflict is around the Black Sea, the Crimea region, the Crimea region, the Crimea region which is annexed by Russia. Okay, Crimea region, Black Sea. Which are the bordering countries? We have the Ukraine. Okay, we have the Russia, we have the Georgia, we have the Turkey, we have the Romania and Bulgaria. Romania, Bulgaria, Turkey, Russia, Ukraine. Russia, Ukraine, Georgia, Romania, Bulgaria. Romania, Bulgaria, okay, Georgia. Romania, Bulgaria, Georgia, Russia, Ukraine, and Turkey. Black Sea is very important, guys. I'm predicting Black Sea, Black Sea, Black Sea, Black Sea. They are ignoring. They are ignoring. They are ignoring. But this year they will not ignore. But this year they are not going to ignore. Black Sea. Okay. Again, I repeat. Black Sea. Black Sea is what? Turkey. Turkey. Okay. Then we have Ukraine. Then we have Russia. Then we have what? Then we have what? Bulgaria and Romania. Bulgaria and Romania. Then Sea of Azov. Sea of Azov, Russia and Ukraine. Sea of Azov, Russia and Ukraine. Then we have the Kerch Strait. Kerch Strait, Black Sea and Sea of Azov. 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 Kerch Strait, oil spill. Oil spill. Oil spill. Oil spill. Then we have English Channel. France and England. English Channel. English Channel. Then we have the Lake Chad. Which Lake Chad? Chad. Okay. Conflicts is happening because of the decreasing water levels of climate change. Lake Chad, Africa. Which are the countries? Chad, Cameroon, Niger, Nigeria. Niger, Nigeria, Chad, Cameroon. Niger, Nigeria, Chad, Cameroon. Niger, Nigeria, Chad, Cameroon. Niger, Nigeria, Chad, Cameroon. Which is the rebel organizations in this region? Which is the organization which is active? Can anyone tell me Islamic organization which is active in this region? Let me see how many of you can answer, guys. I need answers. How many of you can answer? Let me see how many of you can answer. Which organization is active in this region, guys? Lake Chad, Lake Chad. Let me see. Guys. Anyone? Let me see how many of you. I need answers. I need answers. No, it is not M23. It is not M23, guys. It is not M23. Boko Haram. Boko Haram. Have you seen? Okay, have you seen Boko Haram? Guys, Boko Haram. Have you read it? Boko Haram. Very important. Guys, Nigeria. Remember, Nigeria. Al-Shabaab in Somalia. Al-Shabaab in Somalia. This is Boko Haram. Guys, hit the like button, guys. Are you liking the sessions? Do you want me to continue this session, guys? If you are thinking that these sessions is really very good for revision, guys, do consider liking and share this in all the groups with your friends who are preparing for the UPSC Prelims examination. I will help you revise all important topics in the next 30 days. In the next 30 days, every day, I'm going to help you revise everything which is important. Guys, lot of questions is going to come. Let me tell you. Lot of questions is going to come in the prelims examination, guys. We are here to help you revise important topics. Final leg of revision. Final lap of revision. I'm going to make your last 30 days as best 30 days in your entire year. That is my goal. Okay, guys. Next, guys, they may ask what? They may ask you the Baltic Sea. Baltic Sea, because of the damage to the underwater cable. Baltic Sea. Baltic Sea, guys, Baltic states. Baltic states, which are the bordering country? Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Russia, Germany, Finland, Denmark. Denmark, Finland, Russia, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Germany, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Germany, Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania. Okay, guys. Baltic Sea, very, very important. Undersea cable destruction. Okay, guys. Baltic Sea. Okay, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, Russia, Poland, Russia, Poland, Russia, Poland, Russia, Poland. Then some lakes are in use, guys. Lake Natron, Tanzania, Kenya. Lake Natron, okay, it is polluted. Okay, Lake Kariba, Drought, Zambia and Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe. Guys, Southern Africa is in news. Why? Lot of elephant killing, Southern Africa, southern part of Africa. Lot of countries are facing what? Elephant killings. Why they are killing the elephants? Why are they killing the elephants, guys? I hope you have read this topic. Very, very important this year. Elephant killing, Botswana. Okay, there are a lot of countries. Okay, water shortage. Very good. Drought, hunger, famine. Then, guys, Lake Prespa, Lake Kariba. Lake Prespa is in the, okay, basically in the, okay, Europe, Greece, Macedonia, okay, Prespa, okay, Greece and Albania. Okay, next, Caspian Sea, very important. Caspian Sea, Azerbaijan, Russia, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Iran. Caspian Sea is very important. Azerbaijan, Russia, Iran, okay, Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan. Okay, then Panama Canal, Atlantic and Pacific, Panama Canal was in news. Panama Canal, very, very important, guys. Panama Canal. Then Suez Canal also, guys. Okay, Gulf of Mexico, again, Trump is saying Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico, geography question. Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico, okay, very largest Gulf in the world. Okay, then disputed region, Nagorno-Karabakh region, Armenia and Azerbaijan. Essequibo region, Guyana, Venezuela. Okay, South China Sea, Spratly Island, Paracel Island, Scarborough Shoal, okay, Sabina Shoal, Al Musha Island, UAE and Iran, Al Musha, Senkaku Island, okay, China, or okay, China and Japan, Senkaku Island, Diaoyu, okay, Saint Martin's Island, Myanmar and Bangladesh, Chagos Archipelago, Diego Gracia, Chagos Archipelago, okay, Mauritius, Chagos Archipelago, okay, Indian Ocean, Mauritius, Chagos Archipelago, UK is giving the control back to the Mauritius. Okay, guys, is this clear? Chagos Archipelago, guys, am I clear, guys? Chagos Archipelago, Diego Gracia. Guys, one more island is in news. Can anyone name that? India has taken one island, guys. Mauritius, one more island. What is that name of the island? Mauritius. Agalega Island. Very, very important. These are islands I have given. All these are very, very important, guys. Very, very important, guys. Kuril Islands, Japan and China. Sorry, Russia. Japan and Russia. Kuril Islands. Japan and Russia. Kuril Island. Kuril Island. Japan and Russia. Horn of Africa, I have told. Xinjiang, China. Which community is living in Xinjiang region, guys? Uyghurs. Then Rakhine, Myanmar. Which community is living in Rakhine, Myanmar? Which community is living in Rakhine? Okay. Which community is living, guys? Rakhine. Rohingya refugees. Rohingyas. Rakhine. Amhara, Tigray. Ormio, Amhara, Tigray, Ormio, Amhara, Tigray, Ormio. Okay, I have already told you. Ethiopia, Balochistan, our Pakistan. Okay, having a lot of troubles in Balochistan, the bordering region with Iran and Afghanistan. Balochistan in Pakistan, Balochistan, very important. Then Afghanistan, Patika, Afghanistan. Okay, Tokram crossing. Guys, do consider liking and sharing this, guys. Is the session useful, guys? Is the session useful? I'm helping you revise all the important stuff. Whatever is important, I'm trying to help you revise all important things. I can tell you, guys, all questions in the exam will come from these revisions only, guys. Let me tell you, all questions are going to come from these revisions. Okay, if you revise these things properly, guys, this is an optimum way of using the last 30 days. Al Jawaf region, again in Saudi. Latakia province, Latakia, Al Whites community, Latakia province is in which? Syria. Latakia province. Okay, Mediterranean Sea, Syria. Al White, Kurdistan, Kurds, Middle East, Kurds, Iraq, okay, Iraq, Iran, Turkey, Syria, Armenia, Kurdistan, Kurds, very, very important, Kurds. They will ask you, where is this Kurdistan? Where is this Kurdistan, guys? It is a hypothetical region. Kurds are stateless people. Kurds are stateless people. They are found in Turkey. They are found in Iraq. They are found in Iran. They are found in Syria. They are found in Armenia. Turkey, Iraq, Iran, Syria, Armenia, guys. Turkey, Iraq, Iran, Syria, Armenia. Workers' Party. I hope you know this. Kurds, Kurdistan, very, very important. West Bank, Bekaa Valley, Israel, Lebanon, Bekaa Valley. Greenland, largest island in the world, which is the autonomous region of which country? Greenland. Trump wants Greenland. Greenland is where? Where is Greenland? Denmark. Liptako Gorma region, Africa. Sahel region, Africa, Sahel. They will not ask because they have already asked. Guys. They will not ask this. Then some refugee camps. Zamzam, Sudan. Then Bulengo, Democratic Republic of Congo. Yarmouk, Syria. Jabalia, Gaza. Burij, Gaza. Rafah, Gaza. Khan Yunis, Gaza. Magzazi, Gaza. Dar el Bala, Gaza. Nusrit, Gaza. Nur Sham, West Bank. Nur Sham, West Bank. Al Arab, West Bank. Jenin, West Bank. Al Farah, West Bank. Bedawi, Lebanon. Then some groups. Okay, guys. Okay. M23 rebel, Democratic Republic of Congo. Fano rebel, Ethiopia. Tigray rebel, Ethiopia. Houthis, Yemen. Al-Shabaab, Somalia. FARC, Colombia. Arakan Army, Myanmar. Kachin rebel, Myanmar. HTS, Syria. Hamas, Gaza. Hezbollah, Lebanon. Rapid Support Forces, Sudan. Then Kurdistan Worker Party, Turkey. Taliban, Afghanistan. Balochistan Liberation Army, Pakistan. Boko Haram, Nigeria. Codeco, Ituri. Al-Nusrat, Syria. Then some communities in news. Alawites, Syria. Kurds, Turkey. Yazidis, Iraq. Uyghurs, Myanmar. Uyghurs, China. Uyghurs is what? China, not Myanmar. Myanmar is what? Rohingya. Uyghurs is in China. Uyghurs is in China. Rohingya is in Myanmar. Uyghur is in China. Rohingya is in Myanmar. Uyghur is in China. Rohingya is in Myanmar. Okay, guys, I'm repeating because I want you to get inside. I want this to get inside. I want it to implant this. I want to implant this in your mind so that you never forget this. You never forget this. Okay, guys. Darien Gap. Darien Gap. Where is Darien Gap, guys? Quickly. Anyone? Where is Darien Gap, guys? Where is Darien Gap? Darien Gap. Panama. Panama, 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 Colombia, Panama, Colombia, Panama, Colombia, Panama, Colombia. Guys. How was the session? Let me know from you. Was the session good, exciting, useful? Quickly, guys, quickly. 30 minutes. Quickly, guys. How was the session? Was it useful? Anandi saying, you saved our time. Thank you, Anandi. Deepti. Then we have Vijay Kumar. Then we have Arpita. We have James. Qureshi. Then Shiva, Darshana, Siddhartha. PDF will be shared in my private group. I will share the PDF in my private group. Guys, last 30 days, please do join my important question private group. It is very useful, very useful, very useful. Please do get these Optima cards also. It is very, very useful, guys. Okay. Please do share these sessions with other aspirants also who cannot join any coaching. You should just follow these 30 days and you are going to crack the prelims examination. Let me tell you very, very clearly. Follow all these important topics and you are going to crack the prelims examination. Let me tell you, guys. Bye-bye. Good night.